I moved into the quaint, sunlit house at the end of Maple Street hoping for a fresh start. The neighborhood was friendly, if not overly curious, but it was the man next door who truly stood out. He seemed to know more about my home than I did, casually mentioning the peculiar creaks and drafts before I ever experienced them. At first, I chalked it up to small-town charm and gossip, but things took a strange turn when he began leaving notes. Wedged under my door, they bore cryptic messages about past residents and their sudden vanishings. "Beware the shadows," one read, and another warned, "They never left." Intrigued and slightly unnerved, I started digging into the history of the house. The town library revealed a string of disappearances tied to my address, each one more mysterious than the last. I could feel the weight of the house's past pressing down on me, and the neighbors' messages became increasingly urgent. "The walls remember" was scribbled on a slip of paper, accompanied by an unsettling drawing of a spiral staircase leading into darkness. Yet, no such staircase existed in my home, not that I could see. My paranoia grew, and I felt watched, even when I was alone. One stormy night, the power went out, plunging the house into a suffocating darkness. I stumbled through the inky black, guided by the dim glow of my phone flashlight, when I heard a soft, rhythmic tapping coming from behind a wall in the hallway. My heart pounded as I pressed my ear against the cold plaster, the tapping growing louder, more insistent. My mind raced back to the neighbors' warnings, the missing people, and I knew I had to find out what lay behind. A sudden draft swept through, exposing a hidden door I had never noticed before. With trembling hands, I pushed open the door, revealing a narrow, spiral staircase descending into the unknown. The air was thick with a musty scent, and the tapping had stopped, replaced by eerie silence. As I descended, the neighbor's final note echoed in my mind, "They never left." At the bottom, I found a room filled with faded photographs of those who had lived here before, their eyes hollow and haunted. In the corner stood a neighbor, his expression unreadable, as he whispered, "Welcome home." The lights flickered back on, illuminating the truth. I was never alone, and now I was part of the story, trapped like the rest.